Hello there, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So last episode we explored a little bit of the Blood Grove and we mostly explored the other side of the Chaos Rift. So this episode I figured we continue where we left off. So there's a little bit left to explore. Probably nothing too exciting, but I wanna cover it anyway for completeness sake. And after that, I wanna... let's get out of here. I wanna move over to the area to the north of here.
That skill's not ready.
And see what we can do there. Basically just slowly sweep through all the areas until we get to the areas where the quests are. Because this game does love its side areas with side quests. So we go through here. I think this is where the portal spawns. It's not. Oh, anyway. Everybody who's not me or one of my pets needs to vanish. Don't really care how they do it, as long as they vanish. Vanishment by two-handed axe seems like a reasonable way to achieve the goal. And we can see what else there is to this area. So, final patch of grass. Very thin connection to the other area here. And that's it. Well, it's a camp of sorts with a door. We have been here before, haven't we? We've been here before. Looking for corpses a couple of episodes ago. This wasn't the happiest of locations, but... And again, this is not a happy world. If the name Grim Dawn didn't give that away. So let's see, we should take a slight detour through to the east. There's a connecting thing. Now we can move over to the next area. And of course, this is blocked. Morton's claim, that's where I wanted to go. So we do have to walk this way. Hello there, little kitten. Where is your mommy and daddy? Ooh, spiders! Spiders everywhere. Raglis the Leaper. So, the question is, does Raglis actually leap or not? Come on. Go leap, you can do it. Come on. It's more like a runner spider than a leaper spider, to be honest. Oh well, as long as I get loot and reputation, I don't complain too much. So there's a crate out there. An untouched meal, which is good. Actually, I don't need it. Oh, there's something up there. Someone. Hello there, Myla Finnegan. Hello there, stranger. You don't have the look of occultist about you, but bring such a well-armed adventure way out here into the middle of nowhere. That's the first one is if we're playing up the whole mysterious stranger thing, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm here to stop the cult of Cthulhu. What a noble and foolhardy pursuit. After the Grim Dawn stranded me out here, I claimed this cave as my home. But nature, it seems, has decreed that I die out here instead. An avalanche collapsed the entrance not a day ago. All of my food and belongings are inside. Need any help? Oh, you truly are a godsend, stranger. We will need some dynamite in order to clear the way. Don't suppose you have any? Oh, I do. If not, perhaps one of the mines may have some, or perhaps a merchant back in Homestead. If you bring me some, we can clear the rocks and I can retrieve my belongings. Perhaps there is something among them that you would find acceptable as compensation for your aid. Is this enough dynamite? Yes, you are very resourceful. Splendid! Now stand back, don't want to get caught in the blast. Even in these trying times, you have found it in your heart to help a complete stranger. It's commendable. Please, follow me inside so that I can properly reward you. Alright. She turns out to be yet another demon. I'm gonna stop helping people. This is completely not creepy, right? With all the skulls. Just looking around a little bit. This. Why do I get the sense that I am being set up once again for a demon fight? So let's try. I must apologize for the ruse, but alas, I cannot travel very far from my tomb. You may die knowing that I will save you as I drain the life from your breath. What? Deceitful wretch, you've picked the wrong prey this time! Oh, I've haunted these forests for centuries. So I get angry and then she starts telling a story. Sure, okay. I've haunted these forests for centuries, sapping unsuspecting fools such as yourself of their precious vitality. My cave has been sealed off time and again, but somehow it is always uncovered again thanks to naive dupes like yourself, or the greedy prospectors who visited me last. What hope do you have against me? Only one way to find out. So, Wraith of Sorrow. Jeez, okay. Portal time. This one hurts. What the hell? Okay. What the hell? That's insta-gip with over 4,000 life. I think I'm gonna play this battle as a caster. Just let the pets do the dirty work and stay at a distance. Also, loot. Gimme. Also, grave, useful. So, put a healing totem up. Let's resummon all the pets. So if I stand next to them, I'm vulnerable for this AoE and for all the projectile attacks that follow. This way I can at least dodge them. I mean, a single hit is not too hard, but if you stand close, you probably get hit by multiple of the projectiles, which is what makes it so painful. Also, jeez, killed my Briarthorn. So it's a very dodgy ghost. In case that wasn't... Oh man, is it life regen or is it just life steal? So I'm trying to figure out what kind of attack this is. I mean, my resistances aren't terribly great. Because there's like a dozen things you could potentially resist. So let's get out of that circle. Okay, circle once again, let's get out. So I lost a pet somewhere. Let's resummon all of them. Yet again. Okay, oh, time to get out, time to get out. I suppose it's good to know that there are enemies in here that are ridiculously powerful if you don't handle them properly. Wow, actually having to drink an energy potion. That hasn't happened in a while. Okay, field is up, let's get out. Summon another totem, see if they follow. Yes. So I lost that again. Whoa, let's get out, let's get out. Let's get out. Jeez. She keeps getting my briar thorn. Whoa. Circle of Doom, let's get out. Wow! That was interesting. So, ether resistance. So, and then we got some yellow items, which I honestly don't really care about because yellow. Oh, that was a proper fight. Oh, but I'm happy I went this way. Morton's claim. The spider was dead before it landed. Ah, silly spider. So why does everybody always think they can dupe innocent passerbys? Probably because it works most of the time. I mean, it's not always that you encounter someone who's more or less a local legend. Most of the time it is indeed farmers or prospectors or other people who aren't really combat savvy. And to be fair, I did die the first time. That's definitely not a fight you want to go into unaware as a hardcore character. It's spiky enough that you could really tear you a new one. And not in a pleasant way. So. Let's see what else we can find here. So it's a little bit unexplored over here. It's more blood growth. So it seems like that little section was all there was of Morton's Grove. Oh, let's see what's up there. Also, Ctonians. Being Ctonians. Oh, corrupted stuff. These things hurt. Hello. Apparently we killed him. Oh god, that's one of those roads again. Let's get out of the stuff. So there is a path that leads up here, leads up there. And I haven't explored the sidelines, but for now I'm willing to assume I've already explored it, I've explored that. So let's get over to the Blood Grove and then head west from there. Let's see. Got some time left. Okay. Intrigued by the squares of pre-explored areas on the map. Wondering if other people have it as well, or if this is just a local bug that I have. And the interesting bit is that there's another one here as well, and it seems to be, in a straight line. So if you look at the size of these squares, it's almost like there's two squares that fit in. So it's just part of the map that are just uncovered. So I'm wondering if there's a quest that's bugged or something that revealed too much, or if it's just the map itself that came with some pre-explored bits that shouldn't have been pre-explored. I mean, I'm assuming that internally they have the map stored as a graphical image and then an overlay or something that indicates where the fog of war goes by default, so that things like the cities are properly uncovered when you enter them and things like that. So assuming that this is just a map, that each of these squares is just a square on the map, so to say. Could be that someone just missed those. Just coming up with theories here, not entirely sure how the internals works, so I can only think out loud and theorize. Okay, so we have a connection here, connection there, and a connection there. So let's take the closest connection and see what we find. Would be nice to have another mini encounter like with the Wrathful Ghost. But really, next time anyone asks for help, they're probably not going to be a ghost or a demon or something, because by this point in time, most people will be wary enough that they're not going to help the people who are obviously in need, thinking they'll be ghosts again, and then they were not. I mean, that would be the kind of mindfuck that developers would play on us. Village of Darkvale. Home to the Ctonets. Hello, anybody out here? A legion of occultists. Bloodsworn repeater. Occultists. I'm actually hoping to find a couple more ethereals, since I'm pretty close to, what was it called? Despised? No, actually not despised. I'm pretty close to a hated status with the ethereals. I only need to kill just under 1700 more of them, which in the grand scheme of things isn't really a lot. And then we get extra hero spawns, which is fun, because that's more things to kill that are tough and drop good loot. So, this is a dead end, yes. Leading to Fort Heron. Well, if we could actually get there. Apparently we are that high up on the map already. A little house that we can go into. Let's just kill the vigilant. So I'm wondering, from their perspective, I'm just an intruder who's basically just killing their friends, and they're just trying to defend their homes. Does that make me the bad guy of their story? And if they would make video games, it would be something like Rise of Catan, Invasion of the Conjurer. And that would be like a tower defense game. Like with my Conjurer on one side, just summoning Briar Thorns and Hellhounds and Ravens. And they would have to throw, of course, their own minions in between. And so some adjutants there, and then some folks with rifles that they could mount on the wall. And yes. They could do a lot with that. So I actually missed a little bit. Can we get down there? Yes, I think we do. Okay. I think we got everything. I mean, was walking up here. There were some folks out here, but they just followed me to the square. That's good. That is good. Also, what's cooking? That's someone. That's not a good thing. Hey, a named one. Ignatius the Burning. Haven't I seen you before? I think so. I remember you because you hurt. Like that. Like that. Okay, I have this habit of pressing the button for map when I want to drink a potion. Which is not a good reflex to have, I can assure you. It's even more scary when you're playing hardcore Path of Exile, and rather than drinking a healing potion because you're nearly dying, you're opening up your character screen. At least here, death is not the end. In a hardcore game, yeah, that it is. But reflexes can be trained. So I just have to put myself in enough dangerous situations where I need to drink enough potions that eventually I will learn. That's how this works. Okay, and what's in here? A crate, of course. Just because the company that makes this game is called Crate Entertainment doesn't really justify that I'm putting in crates everywhere, right? Oh, wait, it does. I think we explored most of Darkvale. The exception of the top right corner there. Okay, more people. There's a void collar in there. Lots of seals of binding. Crafting ingredients of the moment. And indeed, as expected, we can walk around this house further up. Might be actually that we make it to Fort Heron this way. That would be a nice way, a nice point to end the episode, I suppose. Little bridge, little house. Nothing of interest in here. Oh, treasure down there. Okay, let's cross the bridge. And there is a totem up ahead. Well, that's definitely worth the detour. Desecrated Shrine, this is gonna be a fight. Oh, Void Soul Drinkers, interesting.
Can't do that.
We cleansed it, excellent. Also, Zarya the Carver. What? Also, something drops. I forgot to put up a waypoint, didn't I? So it's still set in... I think it's still set near the cave where I died the last time. So let's have a look. No, of course I jumped over to the Blood Grove. That's gonna be a bit of a walk. I do want to finish clearing that area. Hey, well, that's gonna be a bit of a walk. So yeah, spiky damage. I think in action RPGs, unpredictable spiky damage is actually a design flaw. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing Torchlight 2. Because if you're playing that on hardcore and you know you're just going la 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 to the world, nothing to see, move along, and then suddenly you encounter a boss and first hit that hits you from off screen insta-gips you. Yeah, that's usually rage quit for me. In this case I'm playing softcore, so I don't really mind. It's also a Path of Exile in the beginning. Boss encounters were way higher in damage than normal encounters. I mean, I'm fine if bosses do higher sustained damage, but if I can, in a normal world, tank a 2 or 3 groups of magic monsters or rare monsters and do pretty well, and you know, be in control of the situation, then the moment I walk up to a boss, I shouldn't be insta-killed. That to me is a design flaw, because then you have failed to make your game prepare you for the boss fights. And to a certain degree, Grim Dawn does have that problem. I'm not quite sure how happy I would be playing this on hardcore. I mean, sure, it's early access, game will get balanced and all that stuff. So, a Professor set item might be interesting. There, Zarya. So a single hit, 2500 points of damage, then you're surrounded by those obsidian shard things that slow you down. Yeah, again, this is like with the ghost. It's a fight that you really, you know, you don't want to do the fight. You want to have your minions do the fight, and that's bad actually. Especially since I'm more or less just, you know, walking through normal content like there's no challenge to it. Also, let's put up a portal. And if I basically get insta-kipped, also I get slowed down. I don't really have a way to disengage from the fight. It's frustrating. I realize I'm playing this on veteran mode, sure. But there's an imbalance here, and that's the biggest frustration. Let's reclaim my shrine. Okay.
That skill's not ready.
I am actually cursed with something. Also, venom or frost. Probably chaos damage. They are Chthonians after all. I don't think I've got a potion against chaos damage.
skill's not ready.
So maybe I'm taking a completely different approach, or maybe I would just need more resistances, and resistances are a special thing that's only relevant for boss fights and not otherwise. Some kind of chain lightning thing going on here. Well, maybe I should resummon my pets. Slowly I managed to wear her down. The trick here though seems to be to not actually engage her in a fight, let the pets do that. And I just take care of all the additional spawns. The demons, the obsidian things, until she is properly dead. Bloodsworn Codex. So, let's see. We got this as epic loot. I changed some things around in terms of loot. I have all my purple items and consumables in the last tab. Then all crafting materials are here. Because it's now no longer easy to see if something is a completed item or not. So I was like, no, just screw it. Let's put everything in here, just stack it, and then I don't have to think about it. And there is plenty of space for this. So then all the items I do pick up, I'll just move them over here. So, but this is the item it was about. A Professor's Wisdom. It boosts spirits, energy regen, extra constitution, bleeding resistance. And a set item that will increase health regeneration. And 4 points, 4 parts. You get Imperion's Touch. 10% chance on attack to heal nearby enemies, nearby allies. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. So, fourth entrance. Is this Fort Heron? Darkvale Gate. Ah! We made it to the Darkvale Gate. So next episode we still need to check out the nearby area. But for now we can go back and rest a while. So yeah, the inconsistency in damage, that you can be surrounded by dozens of mobs and don't really have to pay attention to them, and then a single boss fight that can insta kill you. I'm not a big fan of those really big changes in balance. I think difficulty in a game should come more from having to evade attacks, counter patterns, things like that, rather than from insane spiky damage. Also similarly, I'm not a big fan of health pools just inflating to ridiculous numbers. So, well, yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now. So, we actually did quite some in this episode. We managed to get a waypoint, we did a side quest that I didn't even know existed, and we explored quite a bit of the map. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.